Words here again. Pretty much a small change at this point, but it took a while to do, so that's why it's this is what we're getting today. I had to preface with I have actually I've been working a lot of what I've been doing is actually just squashing like crash bugs so that it doesn't crash while I'm recording, and then end up with like a static image for you guys. So instead, hopefully that shouldn't happen, but I had to preface it with I've been trying to do that, and I don't know that I have removed them all. So if it crashes, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get a static image, and I'll just sort of be talking over that because because of where the Fraps records it, and you don't see the actual crash report. I've also hopefully removed any debug, anything else that might also cause a similar issue, but press inventory. I have my bag here in my inventory again. I hit enter, and now it actually says it's empty, but also gives the options drop and cancel. Cancel doesn't do anything bad. I hit bag, I hit drop. It's in my turn, and now there's an item there. I hit G to get, and instead of just getting that item, it's a bag, so it's like I open it up, and I look inside. There's nothing in there. I can take it or cancel, and what take will do is actually put it into my equipment. I sling the bag over my shoulder. I can go in my inventory and now have that bag again. I can then also, when I hit G to get an item, I can pick one up in my right hand, move over here, pick one up in my left hand, and then get around this jerk, and hit G again, and it's going to in my turn. And you'll notice there's no item there. And what's happened here is it's my left hand and my right hand are both full, but it's gone ahead and assumed, like I've said before, you're not an idiot. Your character isn't, well, unless your character is, but that's neither here nor there at this point, at least. I don't know if we'll do the whole Fallout thing where you can actually have an intelligence score that's really low and that actually affects the gameplay and what options you have. But in theory, your character is smart enough to maybe tuck an item under his shoulder, under his arm, or set it aside while picking up another item. So if you have any storage available and you hit G, and in fact if you only have one place of storage available, it will automatically just put the item immediately into there without going into any other menus, which I think would be better. It should be a lot smoother for the player, especially if I have, let's say, have both hands. Maybe you're carrying a shield and a sword, and you walk up to a sack and you want to loot it, or maybe there's like an item on the floor that you want to loot, and you press G. You will immediately just put that. If you only have like this one backpack on, you'll immediately you'll grab the item, put it in your backpack. That's it. End of your turn. No fuss, hopefully for the player, but with this cool inventory system that I'm going for. So. Now, in the bag, I have a sword. I can drop the bag again, press G. I should be able to open this bag, and I can see the sword, and I can see the option to take the bag. I can actually, I believe, I can hit enter. I can actually see the sword, and if I recall correctly, I should be able to, without any crashing or bugs, I should be able to retrieve the item from that bag. My only problem right now is you can probably, if you're paying attention, this is a bag on the ground. Why is there the option to drop it? This is the last thing I need to do, like literally the last thing as far as this basic inventory system, the basics of the inventory system, is to switch that. It's the last thing I didn't get around to it today, just yet. I should be able to get that done either today or tomorrow pretty easily. That should, at the very least, that is going to be done. It's just a matter of adding in one more piece of logic to it. But right now it just says, hey, you can drop it from the floor somehow. You don't have it yet, but you can drop it. So if I select that, that'll probably crash it or do something bad. But I'm pretty sure, and again, this is one of those places where it might cause a crash, and I'll have to be like, well, this is what it's supposed to do. But should be able to retrieve it. No, my hands are full. I forgot. I actually haven't completely finished that. In theory, you're supposed to be able to get an item with your hands full, but I left in one piece of code where that's still possible. So let's drop what's in my right hand and get. No, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot which one was the bag. Oh, you're standing on the bag, guy. Come over here. Thank you. Okay. Get bag. Sword. Retrieve. Inventory. It's in my right hand. I picked it up. I took it out of the bag. Hooray! That works. So that's pretty much That's what I've done at this point. You can drop and pick up bags, containers, actually specifically any container, that at least as long as it's something that you can lift. In fact, in theory, you could kind of strap anything you want to your character in the end, And in fact, as the system is right now, if I laid out a bunch of bags across the map, I could pick them all up. And in fact, it wouldn't do anything yet because there's no stats for, like, say, the weight of 100 bags on my back in and of themselves isn't going to affect anything. They don't even have a weight stat, which probably I should add. In the end, you might actually, maybe your character is like really buff, maybe, and you just carry around a crate full of stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing you can do. But otherwise, I don't know. Uh, considering that the crate itself is pretty heavy. Anyway, that's again neither here nor there at this point. But it's something that will be eventually considered. And look at that, we didn't crash the game. We went all the way through there and didn't crash it. So anyway, thanks for watching. You should click on like because inventory, I guess, and you should subscribe for more. And we're going to keep working on this game, and hopefully I can get rid of any remaining bugs with that. Maybe streamline some things, and then we're going to go ahead and actually finish that one little thing left with that inventory system, and from there we might add like status page and or like equipment page, get it to where you can actually check on maybe some things and also go over and actually attack, that sort of thing eventually here. I don't know about immediately. I don't know if the next video will have like actually being able to attack or not, but at the very least there'll be some sort of status page, maybe equipment page, some other menus. I know how exciting menus are, but it's what we're working on right now. It's kind of the groundwork. I need to have someplace I can go to be able to do things in the game. I can't test anything beyond that until I've got that framework there. So again, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.